Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the Supernational and ALL4 Mini Championship Final, Round 1, 2024 in the British Rallycross 5 Nations Trophy. Your pole sitter today is going to be Jason Bleasdale in that Vauxhall VX220, number 67, followed by Darren Bleasdale. Then in third spot will be the blue and white Ford Fiesta of Fred Ling, starting in third position. So that is your front three. We've got two classes in this race. Should be an absolute banger. Waiting for those green lights to appear, and they have appeared. We are green light racing down towards turn one we go, and Fred Ling, well, he's just not got off the line at all here. So Fred Ling, one of the stronger cars on the grid, has unfortunately not managed to get off the line. Not good at all. I'll tell you what though, big surprise here is James Constantine, the number 8 car, has gone from 8th position on the grid up to P3 and leads the ALL4 Mini class. Incredible start then through Talladega. Brilliant stuff then from the number 8 as we head up Hairy Hill for the very first time up towards the North Bend. And you can see there we've got Darren Scott trying to get himself up into third overall in this race. He is third in his class, but third overall in this race. As we go a little bit further back there, Hawks very committed over the jump and actually ended up nearly being a surfboard. Dived into the sand there, facing up the wrong way. That was very impressive indeed, very committed. As Dave Van Beers then in the Renault Clio does come through the Joker. Actually, it looked like the number 8, James Constantine, was going very slow on the exit, so that might be race over for number 8. An incredible start, but ultimately it might be coming to an end. As Fred Ling is back and running. There we go. So Fred Ling is up into what is P4 overall in his class. And he's just got ahead there of Dave Van Beers. Van Beers, by the way, has the door wide open. So he's trying to get some fresh air into the car. That's not going to be good when you're following another Rallycross car. You're going to get stones and all sorts thrown up into the side of the car. Luckily, there's a bit of a gap there to work with, so nothing too much to be worried about. Down paddock bend they come. And as you can see, we're seeing a nice merge here. So Fred Ling is now going to move up to third overall in the class, just about. As Darren Scott filters in side by side with Van Beers. Van Beers then trying to take that outside line and cut down nice and deep, but ultimately gets a little bit squirrely on the exit of Talladega and not able to make up a position. But these three then battling for that final podium spot for the Supernational class. Fred Ling still holding on nicely as we head up Hairy Hill once again. A terrible start to this race, but ultimately has managed to figure things out latter stages. So Fred Ling having a very good recovery drive. We have a lovely look there at Max Langmaid heading over the jump as well. Seeing a Mini over the jump here at Lydden Hill. It's quite the sight to behold. Van Beers once again, that door swinging wide open. That has got to be very, very off-putting. And it's on his side of the car as well. So less than ideal. Through Talladega, the wide line being taken by Van Beers. Darren Scott holding a nice tight line and ultimately both getting the same result. We head up to our race leader. This is Jason Bleasdale. Darren Bleasdale then in second position. And you've got Fred Ling in third spot. And I'm going to be honest, if Fred got off the line well here, there might be a case to say that he would be running up with the leaders, because he was stationary at the start. Through the Joker we come then for our race leader. Will he still be in the lead though on the exit? Yes, quite comfortably. So Jason Bleasdale now is in that position where it's just get to the end here, do not make any more mistakes, and it will be round 1 victory and a nice trophy to take home away from Lydden Hill. So we get a lovely shot there of Darren coming through as well. Such a unique looking car on the Rallycross circuit. It's the Vauxhall VX220. So over the jump we go. It just looks beautiful over the jump. There's Fred Ling as well. Ooh, a little bit of a tank slapper on the exit, but luckily all good. Back up Hairy Hill for another tour. Get a look at the North Bend. A little bit more tail happy. It's the number 67 than the 68. There's Van Beers in that Renault Clio, lifting up that rear right like a happy dog. And the door swinging wide open as well. At least you'll be able to get out the car pretty easily at the end of this race. So across the line we go with our front two, the Bleasdales, RP1, P2. It's Jason this time round though that leads. We're on the final lap through Talladega. They come up towards the jump for the very final time, and now you're just hoping that the car does not have any kind of failures. Make sure that you just get to the end of this race. You've done the hard work, you're in the lead, job is almost done. Up Hairy Hill for the very final time. In towards that north bend, again for the very final time of the day, and it's looking pretty comprehensive now. The work's been done. Jason Bleasdale brings it down to Paddock Bend. A little bit of action there, a little bit of a slide on the exit. As we come then across the line, it's going to be a race victory for Jason Bleasdale. It's going to be second for Darren Bleasdale, but who is going to get that final podium spot? We look a little bit further up the road, and it is Fred Ling. Fred Ling does get it. Darren Scott then is going to pick up that fourth spot, and then we have got ourselves Van Beers, who picks up that final top 5 spot. We've got Langmaid then coming down towards Paddock Bend in that number 15 car, and then you've got the number 8, of course, of James Constantine. An incredible start. A little bit of an issue during the middle of this race, but it's going to come across the line in second spot. Oh, fantastic racing from our Supernationals and all 4 Mini Championship drivers. But your race winner for the Supernationals will be Jason Bleasdale, and then Max Langmaid will take the victory in the ALL4 Minis.